Lucina Gaston Charles, better known as Mamo, of Mole Street, Ancillary, passed away at her residence on Saturday, 11th August 2012 at 11:30 a.m. She was 93 years old. Left to mourn her 5 sons: Simon Charles, better known as Y or Uncle; Joseph Charles, better known as Kelvin or Ked; Peter Gaston, better known as Tikal; Gregory Charles, better known as Rasta, a maintenance of Roseau Distillery, all residing in Ancillary; John Gaston, better known as U Sweet, in Atlanta, Georgia. 62 grandchildren. Granddaughters: Linda Charles and family of Leclerc; Christine James, better known as Shewi, in Marigot; Venancia James William and family in St. Croix; Nancy Donnelly and family Abadi Chaussee; Joanne and family in St. Lucia; Patricia Gaston, better known as Trish, in Canada; Sylvia Gaston, better known as Popo, in Canada; Josephine Gaston of Turks and Caicos; Christine Gaston in London; Elza Charles, manager at Sanders Latoc Spa; Leanna Cox and family of Rodney Bay; Christabel Fede and Beverly Fede, both in Soufrière; Dana Gaston and Sherilyn Gaston, both in Canada; Melissa Gaston, Marva Gaston; Mariage Williams; Keisha Charles, all of Ancillary; Debbie Choulan of Rabin Poisson; Kelwina Charles of St. Croix USVI; Alex Charles in St. Martin; Adele Nash in St. Vincent; Chrissy Charles in Canada; Kadia Charles in Castries; Tinasha Gaston; Sayanda Gaston, both of Ancillary; Cindy Gaston of Atlanta, Georgia; Vanelle Gaston in Choiseul; Jessie Gaston in Choiseul. Grandsons: Anselm James and family of Marigot, staff bus operator at Tikai Village; Darius James; Dave James; Linus James, all of Marigot; Moses James and family of Marigot, taxi driver at Courtesy Taxi Point Seraphine TX541; Calixtus and family in the UK; Gregory Gaston and family of Germany; Andrew Gaston in Canada; Edison Gaston and Cosmos Gaston of Turks and Caicos; John Fede, Sixtus Fede, and Michael Fede, all of Soufrière; Rufa Gaston in Canada; Angus Gaston in Barbados; Sonson, better known as Mr. Leclerc; Alvin Gaston in Canada; Kenneth Gaston in New York; Jerry Gaston in Ancillary, employed at Peter and Company; Stanley Charles and wife Portia Charles in St. Thomas; Tony Choulan and Sanders Choulan of Ravin Poisson; Zaki Charles; Caleb Charles; Erskine Gaston; Ian Gaston, all of Ancillary; Gary Gaston in Atlanta, Georgia; Cubby Gaston and wife Amanda Gaston in St. Louis, Missouri; Yandel Gaston of Mondo; Kendall Gaston of Choiseul. 113 great-grandchildren, including Michaela Wilkinson, Micaiah Wilkinson, Mark Wilkinson, all of Atlanta, Georgia; Alice Gaston and Aiden Kirby Gaston, both in St. Louis, Missouri; Shadell Senqua, Kayland Isidore, Kaylana Isidore, Yasmin Isidore, Jamina Isidore, Kelsey Gaston, Kid Esco, all of Ancillary; Quan Charles in Castries; Stanisha Charles and Callie Charles in St. Thomas, and many others, both here and abroad. Daughters-in-law: Lucia Charles, better known as Veve, of Marigot; Magdalena Gaston, better known as Miss Magday, of Ancillary; Julietta Gaston, better known as Adeline, of Tabor Heights, Ancillary; Lilia Charles of Ancillary; Ethelyn Gaston of Atlanta, Georgia; Felicia St. Rose in Castries. One grandson-in-law, Augustin Isidore of Ancillary. One brother-in-law, James Jean, better known as Fetifa of Ancillary. Nephews, Frederick Prosper and family of the Mon; Benedict Gaston, better known as Godet of Millet, employed with Wasco; Grimble Gaston of the USA; Alban Olivier; Alan Prosper, both of Millet, and many others both here and abroad. Nieces including Mary Popo and family of Bonterre; Patricia Gaston Ferguson and family of Millet, now residing in Ancillary; Martha James, better known as Daphne, and family in New Jersey; Claricia Prosper and family; Edmunda Julian, better known as Leontin, both of Millet; Ulysses Henry, better known as McLarens and family of Vanna; Jennifer Gaston and family, and many others both here and abroad. Her caretakers: Keisha Charles, who was also her granddaughter; Felicia St. Rose, and Teresa Joseph, all of Ancillary. Her best friend, Baud of Ancillary. Cousin, Magella Charles in Chattanooga, Tennessee; Clue and family of Labrie; Dr. Kenny D. Anthony and family, Prime Minister of St. Lucia; Julius Stephen and family of Ancillary. Other relatives: the Prosper, Gaston, Charlemagne, Olivier, St. Rose families, all of Millet; the Cauldron family; the Labadie, Snack, Alcindor family; Springer family; Boulogne family; Laborde family; the St. Helen family of Derisseau; the Alfred family of Choiseul and Denry; the Smith family of Saltibus; the Cox family of Ancillary; the Gaston family of Bon Repos, and many other relatives and friends both here and abroad, too numerous to mention. The funeral service of the late Lucina Gaston Charles, better known as Mamo, will be held on Wednesday, 22nd August 2012, at the Nativity of the Blessed Virgin Mary Roman Catholic Church in Ancillary at 3 p.m. The body will be at the church from 2 p.m. for viewing. The body will be laid to rest at the Ancillary Cemetery. Relatives and friends are kindly asked to take note. The body now lies at Rambali's funeral parlor on Calvary Road, Castries. May she rest in peace.